Morning LAP, it's Thursday, January 27th on a nice cold day for another LAP Chairman's Report. Today the order bank for Escapes, 48,475, Corsair, 7,440, for a total of 55,915. So we still have a strong order bank, still having a few supply issues with different things. Most of the stock's coming in from plane to plane, truck to truck, shuttle to shuttle, just to keep the plant running along with all the other plants. There's no end in sight as far as when everything will get caught up. As if you're watching the news, a lot of places are struggling. If you've been to the grocery store, a lot of shelves are empty. Everybody's having a hard time getting anything to where they can be consistently full and keep the stock shelf full, keep our parts running. So in that interim, if you got some money, keep it saved, keep it put away, because no telling when we're going to get out of this slump and be able to build trucks on a 40-hour work week or a 50-hour work week on a consistent basis. Maybe we can get a month. That'd be nice. Unemployment, remember, those that are laid off right now, Sunday, you'll be calling in your unemployment Sunday through Wednesday. Some of you may have a waiting week. If you have a waiting week, you'll need to, it should show up with Ford. You may need to make sure they understand you got the waiting week. You get a denial letter, or you're showing zero in the balance. So if you have more than a year, you'll get 100% sub pay. Those that don't have a year, you will get unemployment. But if it's your waiting week, you won't get anything for that one waiting week. So another thing, even though it's Thursday, start looking and make sure you know where your pin's at. Your 8-digit pin. If you don't know where your 8-digit pin is, then you need to be looking for your email and your 12-character password that you used on the Kentucky's portal, KCC portal, for unemployment. So you can reset your pin through that website. 8-digit pin, email, 12-character password. I would highly recommend, if you have your 8-digit pin, please use the phone system. It's a whole lot easier. You're just calling in, requesting your check. The phone system number is 1-877-369-5984. And I think Sunday 10 o'clock is when you can start calling that one in. Rework, everything has been going great. As you know, normally all of our employees here that were working done an outstanding job getting most everything done and repaired. We got a few more radios, a few more GSM modules. Hopefully by the end of the week everything will be completed. Right now one of our constraints is RCS getting all the units from all the off-site lots, getting them over here brought back to the plant. So hopefully they pick up the pace a little bit and get all those units to us. We can get them all repaired so we can start a clean slate next week. On that, currently we are working next week. Right now it looks like the plans are going forward good, possibly 2-3 weeks in a row, looks like. And as you know, they only go so far out exactly how much stock we have moving forward. That's not to say we're going to run out of something, or we're going to start parking more radios or the GSM modules. It's just a matter of right now on our schedule, we're scheduled for 3 weeks. It may change an hour from now, it may change Monday, may change over the weekend. Currently the plans are we are working next week. As soon as we get information that we know it's 100%, it's definitely going to happen, we will get it out to the committee and get it out to you all as soon as possible. We've been going through a bunch of different scenarios this past week with what Ford has and what we can get, what our customers are wanting, what models our customers are wanting. So we're running through a bunch of different scenarios to keep LAP running, because the last thing we want to do is keep going down, shut down, shut down, shut down. It's never good when you got a plant that keeps shutting down. So we're going to do everything we can to keep the plant running consistently, and fill whatever Ford's needs are as best we can. We got a blood bank. It'll be over at the LAP Hall on February 17th from 10 to 3 p.m. I know there's a big blood shortage right now with everything going on, the COVID, the accidents and everything. Please, if you can give blood, they're taking any blood types, especially if you have a rare blood type. Please, they are in dire need. They're setting up locations all over the county and outside the county in Kentucky. So we've got an opportunity for them to come to the hall from 10 to 3, February 17th. Overtime signups. We've been working with the program again. Right now we got it set up to where it's going to be, where it used to be a week, we got it set up for a month. Hopefully all that'll be good to go come Monday. And to get there, you go to the LAP homepage, employee link, LAP SharePoint, click on that, then you'll have all the buttons there for the overtime sign up. Go on to the overtime sign up, global, name, CDS ID, global. It'll already have the dates already in there for you. You click Monday through Sunday, save. If you need to take it out, you get to the second or third week and you don't want to work one of those days, or you got a vacation, you can go up to on that same page, go up to your summary, go over to edit, and take out the days and click, do you want to remove these, delete these dates? It'll have yes on the box or no. Put it on yes, click save, and it'll automatically go back in your summary. And one of the things you need for the LAP SharePoint site to work, you got to be on Google Chrome, not Internet Explorer. So if you're logged on any floor, on any computer on the floor, it's kind of simple. Go down to the bottom left where the hourglass is, or where the magnifying glass is. Click on that. Put default. Hit search. The default app will show up right, a box right above that. Click on the default app. Look, another box will open up. Look for web browser. It should be on either Edge, Microsoft. Click on Google Chrome. Click on that. Give it about 30 seconds, 45 seconds to download that web browser. Go back in and it should work just fine. So if you're having issues, that should be the problem. That should be the fix. KTP signups. We also look like we got that button working for any employee that wants to sign up to work at KTP. Hopefully that'll be working Monday. We've been through and doing all the little practice runs with it. Looks like it's ready to go. That's going to be on 3-month increments. So if KTP says, hey, looks like we're going to be short, we got a lot of COVID called in, we'd like to get 50 or 100 people, they're going to go straight to that list and notify those people that are on that list. So no matter what your classification is, what department you're in, you need to go sign up on the SharePoint site that you want to work at KTP, and it'll have day shift or night shift. Right now they're running slow because they did a lot of retool during Christmas. They're not up to full speed yet, so we got a lot of people working their RDOs already, so they're not in need of a bunch of people yet. So once they get up and get going, like I said, their order bank's in the 200 plus range. It ain't going to take long for some of their people to start getting burned out, and hopefully we have an opportunity to help them out and some of our people make some good money. Okay, so password reset. So we've had a few people ask, what's the easiest way to reset my password without having, trying to bother anybody? So if you're on a floor computer, let's just say somebody else is logged on the floor computer, you can press the buttons Control, Alt, then press Delete. Another screen will pop up with about 5 categories. One of those categories is Change Your Password. Click on Change Your Password. It'll go to another screen. You'll have forward NA2 / whoever logged on the computer. It'll have their CDS ID in there. Take their CDS ID out, put yours in, old password, and then the new password twice. Click Save. You're good to go. Hit Exit. Comes right back out, and whoever was logged into that computer, they're right back where they started, and they can't see anything that you've done, and they can't get to that. That's the easiest way to change your password out on the floor on one of the computers where somebody else is already logged in. If you know your old password, you're in good shape. Control Alt Delete, change password, put your CDS ID and all your information, you're good to go. 3-4 minutes, you're done. Okay, so if you don't know your password, we got to get that password reset. The easiest way to do is call on the phone digitally and do it digitally. You can call 863-44-957. Follow through the prompts where you don't want to speak to a person, you just want to do it electronically. It will turn your CDS into numerical numbers on the phone. So, like number 2 is A, B, and C. D, E, and F is number 3. So it'll give you a number for your CDS ID. Put that in, then you'll need the CDS ID of your supervisor, labor relations, whoever you want the second half sent to. So before you get to that point, write the numbers next to your CDS ID and who you're going to have, and you already have it in. You'll go through the prompts, fill that in, it's sent almost instantly. And then if it's at the supervisor, he'll have it right there at your desk. If it's in labor while you're there, you'll have it right there almost instantly. It's about a 3-minute process, and as soon as they said it's been sent, labor relations, your supervisor gets an email within 30 seconds. COVID. If you're out on COVID and not working, then you need to file for your unemployment just like everybody else, because you have to be scheduled to work to get paid for your COVID or COVID tracing if Ford sent you out. If you want to, please try to clear through medical today or tomorrow. You'll have to up until 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. today and tomorrow. You can go on ahead if you're already supposed to be due back to clear back through, get all your paperwork and everything, so when you come in Monday you can go straight to your job. If not, we got about 95 people that'll be returning on Monday. So you can imagine starting at 5 a.m. the line that's going to be outside medical to try to get you put through so you can go report back to your job on time. So there's been several people coming in ahead of time, going on ahead and getting cleared through so they can come in, go straight to the line, not have to wait in that long line that most likely we're anticipating on Monday. So just trying to give you a heads up. Maybe you can get it done today or tomorrow. Swing by the plant, bring all your paperwork, good to go. One less headache you got to worry about on Monday. Another thing, Ford does not accept home tests. So if you're taking any of these home tests, Ford's not going to accept them, so don't bring the results in here. Ford only accepts the PCR test. It has to be one of those tests. Ford has to have a paper copy. You can't just show it on your phone. They need a physical paper copy. You can email that to David Heller, the senior head nurse, at DHELLE10@Ford.com. He's the only one that's going to receive them to keep all the HIPAA in place, or bring in a hard copy. They will not accept showing it on your phone. So that's just going to take you out of line again to try to come over here, find somebody that can download it and get it printed out for you, then go back, get back in line. So bring the hard copy. If you have negative results, if they're waiting for you to turn in a negative result so you can return to work, bring in a hard copy. Please. Just expedite your process. The monitors, if you go around, all the TVs are in the break rooms, cafeterias and everything. Those monitors are information for you. A lot of it's local information about our anniversaries, people that are retiring, different Ford news, different happenings in a plant, different information about employees and different things that they're doing, well, whether in their lives or through communities and community service events. So if you take the time, there's like usually 32 slots, up to a 30-second slot. You know, when you're on break or whatever, take the time, take a look at that. It's one of our good things that we're doing here at the plant. Also, if you haven't already, download the Blue Oval Now app. We're trying to get everybody on that. Well, we're about 40% of the people have downloaded that here at the plant. We can get everybody to download that. That's where we're trying to get a lot of feedback, a lot of our stuff put on there, because that's seen Ford-wide by all the plants, by the ones that matter, the Savonas and the Farleys, to see what LAP is doing and how LAP is great and what our members are doing here for the community, for each other, and for Ford, our products, and the UAW. So if you can, please log out, open that app, put that app on your phone, and feel free to comment. on all the good stuff that LAP is doing that you'll see we're on there. Last but not least, this month we're going to definitely try to have the union meeting as long as the COVID cases stay on the decline. It'll be February 8th, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. out at the KTP Union Hall. Roll call and the books will be there and available to sign up. So hope everybody has stayed safe this week. Our guys here at the plant have done a great job on the Rework program and knocked it out of the park once again. We got about a 30-day supply on the lot of Escapes. Corsairs are flying off the lots. So the Corsair seems to be the hot item right now that everybody wants. So we're going to try to build as many of those as we can, get those out to our customers. And that's one of the things we're talking about, if we need to build more, what all it's going to take. So we got a bunch of different scenarios we're working. If we got to end up putting a bunch more Corsairs in, then we're going to throw a bunch of heads to make sure some of these jobs that are overcycled and that, the Escapes are catch-up job, that we can get people in to help that and make that happen. On behalf of myself and the committee and everybody, hope you have a good weekend, stay warm, and God bless.